Adventures of the Super Sons issue 5, which is Peter J. Tomasi writing, of course, and Carlo Barberi on the art. And this is kind of a standalone issue, and the whole cliffhanger from last issue, where they run into the adult versions of themselves, turns out to be this weird experiment by these two aliens who are building the Wonder Machine.
Kane and Label.
Yes, Kane and Label. And
rough times, Tomasi.
so, yeah, and we hear narration from both adult Damien and adult John, who realise they're not real by the end of the book and kind of help because what the aliens didn't plan for is that the young real people would inspire the older versions to be heroes and let them escape. Yeah. So that's kind of what happens. But a lot of the issue is just like young John and older John, and like having these funny little moments where he's like guessing his favorite ice cream and stuff like that, and you know.
Yeah, well, I love too that they that John's Kryptonian physiology mixed with his human physiology, and that's why he has a gut.
Yes.
Because, you know, the cooking is still too good.
Yeah.
And I also like their different fears, right? Is that they both take over for their dads, but they're doing it in their own way. And that John's fear deep down is becoming a father himself because it's too grown up. And then Damien's is, oh no, he just becomes his dad, but to the 10th degree that he has an army of Robins.
Yes.
You know?
Including his own son, who's one of the Robins.
Right. So, yeah, I liked how they played with that. And overall, it fits into the run that Tomasi was doing before in Super Sons, you know, with their lessons there and whatnot.
It's very standalone in the sense that it's solved by the end of the issue and they're still trapped on this planet. The only thing that really relates to the overall story is that we get one brief scene away where the Joker Jr. gets kidnapped by Rex. Rex blows up Space Cabbie.
That dude cannot catch a break.
And he's, by the way,
Jr.
Space Cabbie's in the trunk. Like he's like
that gets blown up.
Yeah, so he may be dead. Space Cabbie's a goner. Right. Sorry.
Nah, you can't kill Space Cabbie. He'll never die.
He's a goner. But other than that, yeah, it was just a fun banter back and forth. The art's been consistent. It's almost difficult to say anything new about it because it's just it's the bright poppy art, solid work.
Yeah, Wonder Machine's definitely coming back through, right? Like by the end of this,
it might be. Yeah, I could see it. I could also see it just being like a tangent about their characters as opposed to actual plot setup. But who knows?
No, I mean the actual machine.
Oh, the actual machine
they were using. Yeah.
I could see them maybe if it survives somehow to use it to trick someone or something like that.
Yeah, use it against Rex.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, make him face his own fears or whatnot. But yeah, no, it's pretty fun. Like it's you know, in line with what Tomasi's been doing, but it didn't move the story forward that much.
It's always a fun book. It's not necessarily always a long conversation though, because it is just kind of straightforward fun. I'm glad it's around. I'm glad there's, you know, we're getting a send off to these versions of the characters because John seems to be changing a bit when he comes back, and you know, Damien's doing his Teen Titans thing, which we're not even reading, so it's nice to have Damien in something.
Yeah.
So, what are you giving it, Matt?
This was a 7.5 as well. Like it's just fun. Nothing much else there.
I will go with a 7, I think, for this issue. Not a standout one from the run, I don't think, but solid enough.